Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news making headlines today. President Lee Jae-myung unveiled the government's three mega projects on Monday, describing semiconductors, physical AI, and AI data centers as the three pillars of Korea's next growth engine. During the event, Samsung Electronics and SK hynix announced major investment plans. Samsung is considering Gwangju City as the site for a new semiconductor cluster, while expanding investment in chip fabrication plants and robotics in the Chungcheong-do provinces and Gyeongsangbuk-do province. SK hynix, meanwhile, unveiled plans to invest 1 quadrillion won, or about $648 billion in new AI data centers, and another 1.1 quadrillion won, roughly $713 billion, to expand its semiconductor supply capacity, including the construction of a new chip cluster in the southwest. Rescue operations are continuing in Venezuela after two powerful earthquakes struck near Caracas. In one of the hardest-hit areas, rescuers pulled an 18-day-old baby from the rubble 32 hours after the quakes. The infant was uninjured, and her mother was rescued alive an hour later. But the critical 72-hour survival window has passed. At least 1,450 people are confirmed dead, while the UN estimates 50,000 remain missing. More than 2,700 rescuers from 24 countries are searching with drones. Authorities say power, water and roads are being restored, but concerns remain as some residents say debris removal has yet to begin. Still, aid is arriving from 24 nations, and rescuers are not giving up. The US and Iran are set to meet in Doha, Qatar, on Tuesday after agreeing to halt the exchange of attacks that continued over the weekend, according to Axios. The talks were originally planned for Switzerland to discuss Iran's nuclear program, but amid continued tensions around the Strait of Hormuz, the venue was moved to the Qatari capital. On Monday, Iran said a joint committee on the Strait of Hormuz held its first meeting in Oman. According to an Iranian deputy foreign minister, the two sides discussed the sovereign rights of Gulf states and the future management of the strategic waterway under this month's MOU between Tehran and Washington. South Korea's regional economies grew by 3.8% in the first quarter, but the expansion is polarized. Data released Monday shows that regions producing semiconductors and advanced electronics are driving national growth, while southern regions stagnate. The capital area saw growth of 5.2%. Chungcheongbuk-do province recorded a massive 13.8% surge, fueled by a nearly 26% jump in its manufacturing sector. In stark contrast, the Jeollado provinces recorded 0% growth. Newly announced government policy aims to establish an advanced manufacturing base in the southwest, in an effort to replicate the semiconductor-driven growth seen in the capital and central regions to stabilize the local economy. K-pop boyband BTS is taking its citywide festival project, The City, to London next month. According to the group's record label Behit Music on Monday, the event will run alongside the upcoming World Tour concerts at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on July 6th and 7th. The iconic London Eye will be illuminated in red, the signature color of the Arirang Tour, and a large floating sculpture will also cruise down the River Thames. There will also be an immersive media art exhibition at Outer London and a citywide stamp rally, first debuted in Las Vegas in 2022. The project transforms major global concert stops into cultural festivals for fans and locals. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.